underway.
Yeah. Look, as someone myself who's been, an activist for many social justice issues for, all my adult life, when I hear Mike speaking like that, I get excited. I think, yes, that's what I want to do as well. But I also, you have to have a discipline. You have to be able to assess what are we capable of at each point in time. And so, look, if we're getting that wrong, I'm sorry, we're only doing our best. But what I'm going to do, Rebecca would have introduced me as a founding member of the Australian Raw Milk Movement and also a chapter leader for the Western A. Price Foundation. And I'm here to give you an update on the campaign itself. So that was fantastic. I learned a lot, even though I've been all year been sort of buried in raw milk. I learned a lot tonight. So thanks, guys. And I just want to use the opportunity to have this number. I think it is a respectable number of raw milk enthusiasts or simply people who support consumer choice together in the one place. And I can give you those updates. So it was on and I think stick around afterwards as well to keep discussing what we need to do, and also please always contact us with ideas that you have and hopefully get involved yourselves. Now the short answer to what Mike has raised is money and legal support. That would have been the obvious thing to do if some lawyers, some raw milk supporting lawyers. And I've learned more about the law actually. I mean, lawyers specialise in different areas. So, a suitably competent, qualified lawyer had stepped forward and said, I will take on this, then we would have thrown all our effort behind that. I think, we would have needed to have a loud public campaign as well in support of that. But, that would have been the way to go. And so we still are hoping that will happen. And, anyone, we really do need legal support. And Rebecca is in charge of the fundraising team, and there will be more ongoing fundraising as well, because that is where any farmer that is prepared to fight the authorities, prepared to stand up and actually give us what we know that we need and want, then that is where we want to throw our support. But I just want to go backwards to where we started in late January. We had a sort of a rowdy, raucous 5-hour meeting one night of the producers and consumer advocates of raw milk, and we decided to found the Australian Raw Milk Movement at the time to campaign, to lobby and agitate for legal access to regulated raw milk. And a bunch of people have spent the next sort of 5 months working pretty hard. We're all volunteers to lay the basis, to get it, do a lot of preparation, lay the basis for a campaign which needs to go to another level now. So just to give you an idea of what's been happening, firstly the producers have gotten together, so the producers in Victoria, along with Mark, Tyler and Helen in South Australia, and at least as far as I know, one raw goat's milk producer as well is involved so far. To form, as was mentioned by Simon, the Australian Raw Milk Producers Association. They're putting together a standard. They're pooling their extensive collective knowledge to develop, a code of practice, the best practice, and have their methods, their testing, their peer review. The government could have done this, but they didn't. So our farmers, they have the moral high ground. They're actually getting out there or getting together and doing what needs to be done. They're an inspiration to me, and they're part of what keeps me going. I want access for all the people that need raw milk for their health, all the growing children, but also the farmers' clear commitment to continue to provide this product. To me, it's obvious that they believe in it and they believe in our right to access it. So we've got, I think all of them here, except for the goat's milk producer, is stuck in on jury duty in Morwell, but I think everyone else is here. These people are heroes to me, and I think it's just very nice. So that's what's happening on that front. There's also been another team that has been working really hard on developing a lobbying pack. So this will contain everything you need to go to your MPs, as Simon and Joost said. It's got to come from political pressure. The regulatory bodies just carry out the law, but we need to be pressuring the people that make the law. And so we will need an army of people going to all their MPs, state and federal levels, to present them with the facts. So the pack will include a document which is all based on peer-reviewed research showing the safety of raw milk, the benefits of raw milk, and also demonstrating how it's successfully implemented around the world, in New Zealand, goat's milk in Australia. So we will present them with the facts and demand that they listen to us and that they take us seriously. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just keep trying to ignore us, and as a campaign, we'll decide to up the ante. But I don't think we can skip over that step. Most of the MPs, I think, genuinely believe that pasteurisation is necessary. It's what we were all taught at school. It's what most people think. So we need to be using this, and the pack will also be good just to educate wider layers of people about it and our potential allies. So that is something that everybody will be able to do and do their bit for the campaign.